I have two family members that are sign language interpreters on the telly. Quite cool, but imagine the first time you come home drunk and you switch the telly on, you're like, when did Aunt Carol join CSI?
Ray Bradshaw has been working in comedy since 2008, but this year has exceeded all his expectations after John Bishop asked him to support him on tour.
Oh, I've got a proper man crush on him now. Like, I genuinely love him. We ended up doing Wembley, the O2, Dublin. Like, it was unreal. Like, so good.
The biggest night of all, though, for Ray was stepping onto the stage for a homecoming gig at Glasgow's Hydro Arena.
So my mum and dad were both deaf, so they'd never really been to something that scale. So that kind of blew their mind a little bit. The Hydro was incredible. The next day, top 10 hangovers of my life. Easy. Me and my wife went to look at kitchens and I was sick in the car park. The best thing was, during the day, I've got a 2-year-old and we took him on stage and he got to play about, and now every time we drive by it, he points and says, "Daddy's work." So he thinks I do it all the time. So I'm like, yeah, I'm essentially
a rock star.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's good.
And you've touched on it there, both your parents are deaf, so it's quite important to you, isn't it, to have somebody signing on stage?
I got learning sign language. I'm fluent in sign language. I did a show in sign language, which kind of is the thing I'm potentially most proud of.
I would never swear to my mum and dad in sign language, never. Because when I was growing up, if they caught me swearing in sign language, they would take me into the kitchen and wash my hands with soap, right? So I would never... yeah.
We had over 800 deaf people come to our first comedy show. That was a good thing about doing the Bishop tour. So many people messaged me after saying, "I've started doing sign language because of you." We live in a society now where everything should be a bit more accessible, and it's slowly, very slowly getting there.
And what have you got coming up next?
I'm going on tour, so much bigger than anything I've done. I'm petrified. So if you're watching this, please come.
Another great Scottish comedian leading the way with laughs. Laura Boyd, STV News.